The other night there was this full-blown thunderstorm and the current also went out, which means the Wi-Fi went out, and as usual that is my best indication to pick up a book and just start reading under the candlelight. So the book I picked up was this one, Elvis.
And every byway, oh and more, much more than this.
And reading about his life, about how he became one of the biggest stars on the planet, but at the same time his lifestyle kept getting worse and worse, and it eventually caught up to him, made me reflect back upon my life. You see, I realized I've been making the same mistake my entire life. Now in this video I'm going to tell you all some stories about my life, about something that I did, and I want you guys to see if you can figure out what is the common mistake that I was making, and at the end I'll let you know what is the mistake and how I've corrected it in my life right now. Story number 1 is about my crazy love for football when I was in school. I mean, I still do love football, but not as much as I used to when I was in school, and I wanted to be like the best player in school. So I used to go for training early morning every single day for years together, and now it never eventually paid off. Like, I never really became a great player and made it to any team or anything like that. But I didn't care. I just wanted to play more and more. Like, I used to not even bother about my studies. Like, during the daytime, I used to be thinking about tomorrow's practice or what I can do today to prepare myself for tomorrow's practice. And when that time came, I used to just enjoy playing and practicing. I mean, it was the best part of school for me at that time. Closer towards high school, if you guys have been following me for a while, y'all will know that I was getting made fun of for being slightly overweight or, being on the chubby side. And it really made me feel sick and ashamed of myself, and I had got into a phase where I just wanted to lose the weight. So I was working out all the time and I was starving myself. And I even had this phase when I was studying physiotherapy, like in second year. I just wanted to be super lean, like get my abs to show. So I was intermittent fasting. That is, I would skip breakfast and eat only lunch and dinner. And I was also working out twice a day. So in the mornings I used to do a weight training session, go to college. For lunch I would have a salad. Then in the evenings, I used to do a high intensity interval training workout, and I did this every single day. And I did get to a point where I was super lean and my abs were showing and all that stuff. But I was also very tired, unhappy, and I didn't feel great. Another thing, when I was in college, I started to get that itch of starting something of my own, starting my own business, making my own money, so that I would have money to spend as I see fit, and have that financial freedom to live my life as I wanted, because I was in a different state and the money part was holding back some of my freedom. So I just wanted to start my own business in something, and I tried a lot of things. I tried drop shipping, I tried blogging, and I tried even making YouTube videos, but I never actually published them. But then I did stumble on something that started making me money, not only to support my lifestyle, but much more than that. So much more that I even splurged on buying my first car. Probably not the best financial decision at the time, but it paid off, because after 2 years of having a lot of memories and a lot of fun driving that car, I was able to sell that car for the same price I bought it. So all in all, it worked out. But once I found something that made me money, I just kept going at it hard and harder to keep making more and more money. Like, I thought, if I give up on this, like if I lose the momentum, it's all going to be gone. So I used to spend 9 to 5 working in the hospital or going for classes. And before that, like 5 a.m. up till 8 a.m., I used to be working on the online business. Once I came home, night from 7 to 12 a.m., 1 a.m., I used to be working on it again. So yes, after 2 years, I was making good money and I had scaled this business to the max it could be scaled. So at this point, I was just basically working very hard just to maintain that level, because I knew there was no scalability beyond that. And that's when I started to feel uneasy and unhappy. Like, the money was good, but the task started becoming boring and repetitive. Like, I was doing the same thing every day for 6 to 8 hours just so that I could make money and sleep and do it all over again. And I was not happy with my life. That's when I decided to, try and pursue something that I wanted to pursue for a long time, and that was this YouTube channel. And I'm not going to tell you about my experiences running this YouTube channel, because that's exactly what all my videos are about. It's been documenting this entire journey for the past 1 year, made over 130 videos. And it's been amazing. I mean, I've loved every single part of this journey. But again, there is something that I was overlooking or that I was being ignorant about. So after making more than 130 videos for more than 1 year and through entire December making one video every single day, unfortunately I burnt out. And the mistake that I was making through my entire life, through every endeavor, through everything that I did, was I was going all in and becoming obsessive and just working myself to the bone, like just going every single hour and minute, just obsessing over it and working hard on it. Like with the workout, I became obsessed with becoming lean, getting abs, and I was able to achieve it, but I burnt out to the point that soon after that I just gave it up and I gained the fat back and I lost the ab. Even with the business, I went all in, working every single day for 6 to 8 hours for 2 years continuously, thinking that I would never be able to burn out. And then I burnt out and I was unhappy. And then when I went to YouTube, I did the same thing with YouTube. Like I used to obsess every single minute about YouTube videos. Like anybody used to call me anywhere to meet anything, I would never go, because I knew when I went with them, my mind was on the YouTube video, on the way to make better videos, the algorithm. Every single minute, even if I was not making a video, I was thinking about it and it consumed me. And for 1 year, while I had that energy and excitement of starting something new, I was able to push through it with absolute ease. But then I burnt out after December and I realized like it's not sustainable, and that's what I've been doing with every single endeavor. And then I've been going all in, burning out and just giving it up. And YouTube is something that I do not want to give up, and that's why I've started to live my life in a more balanced manner. Like my job as a physiotherapist, I started taking Saturdays and Sundays off. Like no matter what, I'm not working those days. And even with my YouTube videos, I'm no longer obsessed with trying to get as many videos out and feed the algorithm. Instead, now I make videos whenever I feel inspired about a particular topic, about something that I want to share, and I know that's something that will bring you guys value as well. And I've also stopped saying no to opportunities and experiences, and I've just started living my life a bit more outside just work and making money and making these YouTube videos. And I'm by no means saying that this obsessive trait is inherently bad for me. Like I'm appreciative of the fact that I am like this, because that means like when I set my mind to something, I'm going to go all in until I'm able to achieve it, or give it my best effort that I know I can give. But at the same time, we need to realize that for longevity and to be able to do something long term, you can't just go all in with no breaks and no balance. It's exactly like a marathon. You can't sprint the first 1 kilometer and expect to keep up that same pace throughout the entire marathon. No matter how much we love something, no matter how passionate you are, you need to find a balance, or else you're just going to burn out and it's going to all come crashing down.